Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Argyle Way. And it's only two of us today, but then because obviously there's a fraud on this channel, so I don't know
Brilliant.
where he is. It's fraudulent from him, but I'm not saying any names, but who cares? But we'll carry on with this review anyways. But we got loads to talk about. But obviously the main thing is that the result, we won 4-1 against MK Dons. Deserved, if I'm honestly going to say, thoroughly deserved. MK Dons do not look good this year. I feel like they could be up for relegation scrap this year. But we'll obviously talk about other news. Of course, Sir Gordon Sparksy, who's obviously sadly passed away, but we'll obviously talk about him a little bit more later on. But obviously as well, and not another manager as well. Schumacher, apparently, West Brom job. We'll obviously talk about that as well. But obviously, first of all, is the result 4-1 against MK Dons. You could say Finn Azaz had a brilliant game. That's what we can honestly say.
Azaz owns MK Dons.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've just walked in. So
I said you're fraudulent, so don't worry.
well, that's just stupid, isn't it? So
well, we waited 30 minutes. We'll cut this out anyways, but don't. Well,
30-minute fart. Oh, my bad. No, I don't mean to decline your call. It was just because I just came back in. I was just setting shit up and stuff.
Don't worry, it's all right.
Sorry. I see how it is. Oh, don't hurt me. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're adding that in. But obviously, we'll obviously say it again.
But just before you say
the MK
that,
Dons game and the sad passing of Sir Gordon Sparksy and the West Brom Stephen Schumacher. We'll talk about that as well. But obviously, first of all, 4-1 against MK Dons. Very good result, of course. Finn Azaz had a brilliant game. I think everyone else can agree with that.
Yeah,
definitely.
If
you're listening, please give him a Team of the Week card. That's all I care about.
That's 100% his best performance since Barnsley.
Yeah, 100%. But as well, obviously, the MK Dons keeper for the first goal, very, very suspicious. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Very, very sus. But we deserve to win that game. Of course. And
of course we did.
And of course, I said the other day, Will Grigg doesn't score any goals, and he fucking scores against us. Of course he does. It's written in the stars. But Whittaker got on the score sheet, Niall Ennis got on the score sheet, and then Finn Azaz got 2, which I felt like most of our team played very, very well. That's all we could say about that.
Yeah, definitely.
And without Dan Scar, we didn't need him in that game. That's all we could honestly say about that.
No Dan Scar, no problem.
No problem at all.
Either way, he'll be back for the derby and he'll mug off Giovanni Brown all game.
Yeah. Or will he be back for Bristol?
No, he won't be back. He's missing MK, Bristol Rovers, and Shrewsbury. He'll be back for
give me strength. But
But if we play like how we did against MK, we should be fine against both Bristol Rovers and Shrewsbury.
If our manager stays,
I know Bristol Rovers are a little bit of a rivalry.
Then hopefully.
I know Bristol Rovers is a little bit of a rivalry, and I know it's harder away than home. And yes, they did score 4 against Cheltenham yesterday, but the way we're playing, boys, we should honestly beat them, no problem.
Yeah.
It's only Cheltenham.
That is true.
It's only Cheltenham.
No offense to Cheltenham, because I do like Cheltenham, but you are right about that.
Yeah.
They didn't look good at all. But obviously, from MK Dons' point of view, 2 of the goals that we scored it's basically how we play. Pressure, high up the field, and cut their passing lanes. We've done that twice with Finn Azaz. The third goal we scored, we cut out their pass and it fell to Finn Azaz and he scored it. And then 4th goal, we done the exact same thing. Pressured them in their own half, and then they gave us the ball and scored. And I think right now, MK Dons, I don't think they look like a team that, even at their own turf, we beat them 4-1. They don't look like a team that could. They'll be in a relegation scrap this year. They'll be in a relegation scrap. That's all I can say. So I'm sorry to Luca if you're watching this, but it's a very sad, to be honest, because of the way where they were last year and where they are now. It's a massive decline. That's all I can honestly say. But obviously, we'll go through the other games as well. We'll obviously go through some other games. And there's one of the games I'm very, very happy about. That's all I can say. But, what
Cunt.
what else would you, what else,
All right,
would you
cut
say?
that out. Please cut that out.
What?
What?
I accidentally just said out loud while I was trying to open my fucking Monopoly McDonald's. Just cunt won't open.
You just
Please
couldn't
cut
open
that
it.
bit out.
You couldn't open it.
I don't know, but my fucking wrapper's just being a fucking wank state. Literally, I'm trying to fucking open the sticker and it just rips like that. And the fucking cunt
Look at the way
show.
you did it.
Oh my god! I actually want to.
That's also fraudulent.
Yeah, it is. The fucking McDonald's. I never thought I'd call them fraudulent. They're my favourite company.
That's why I prefer KFC.
Hang on, you're calling me fraudulent? Yeah, at least I still turned up, boys.
Yeah, 30 minutes late. 30 minutes late.
We should have just said, can we start without you at the beginning? I said, yeah, that's fine.
Nah, we like to start with you, mate. Don't worry.
No, it's all right. Well,
yeah.
Again, it's not my problem that you waited 30 minutes for me, so that's not my fault. So.
Yeah,
no,
but it doesn't matter at the end of the
carry
game,
on.
We'll go through the goals anyways, of course. But the first goal from Whittaker, shot a goal from just inside the box, but their goalkeeper, he had an absolute stinker.
Oh, he had an awful game, didn't
he?
He
did,
an absolutely awful game. Yeah, definitely. But then the second goal, well played, if I'm honest. Well played.
Yeah, no.
From Azaz to Ballymumba and then straight to Niall Ennis. It was a brilliant play. And then, like I said, for the third and fourth goal, pressured them in their own half, and then Azaz capitalizes on the MK Dons' mistakes. Simple as that. And that's all I could say from that game, to be honest, because
MK don't look good at all.
They don't look like the team from last year.
They just don't look good, full stop, this season so far.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, even when Scott, Twine, and Darling left, I didn't even have them to be in the top six. I had them to miss out on playoffs and be in League One for another season. Where did I have them in predictions? 9th. I had them 9th. I really thought they were going to really nowhere near as good as the third.
9th. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, we'll go through the player ratings now anyways. Obviously, we go through the player ratings every single game, rate them out of 0 to 10. And then tomorrow as well, I forgot to say, we've got the Portsmouth and Charlton to watch on Sky Sports. So can't wait.
Come on, Charlton, please.
Come on, Charlton, do us a favour.
Please, addicts, come on. Please,
do us a favour.
Batter us 5-1. Please batter Pompey 7-0. That would be just the ice on the cake.
But first player we'll go for is Cooper.
Didn't have much to do, really, did he?
Didn't really have much to do. But he did pull off a good save on Will Grigg.
He did, but it's a shame he conceded the goal, though.
Yeah, I know he conceded a goal, but of course we would have I can't speak right now. We would have ended up conceding a second goal if it wasn't for Michael Cooper. Simple as that. Will Grigg, he scored a second, but he done well to get that save off. But they gave him a 6.5 on FootMob. Would you say that's
around fair? Yeah,
that's around fair. Yeah. I'd say a 6.5 or 7. Didn't really have much to do. I know he conceded, but he did put up and a good save. But not anything else to do. That's all I could say.
No.
Michael Cooper. Hopefully he stays. Hopefully he does, because he's our important keeper. But next of all, Joe Edwards.
6.5.
Yeah, they gave him a 7.3 on FootMob.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah, a little bit mad. But I'd say I'd probably give him I'd give him like a 6.5 or a 7. I feel like he did well defensively, but Saz enough to concede the goal. But I felt like he done his bit in that game. Simple as that. And obviously, if it's people was at the game and then you're in the comment section, you say otherwise, leave your comments down below and get your thoughts on how good the players were. Of course, we're not 100% right every time. It's our own opinions, so don't take our opinions so seriously. That's all I can say. But next up as well, Longwick. I feel like right now he has to prove himself right now, because obviously Dan Scar's out of a suspension and he has to prove himself right now with Wilson. 100%.
Yeah.
Because obviously right
Um,
now he's in a back. Well, obviously a centre back pairing with James Wilson,
mm,
and as well I felt like he was solid defensively. Sad, obviously, yeah, again to concede the goal, pretty unlucky. But what can you do?
nothing. To be honest, nothing we could do about the goal. Really,
Nothing we could do about the goal.
Good play.
It was just a good play, yeah. Will Grigg went through and scored. But for Longwick, 7.
What do you want about FIFA? Something wrong? Just let me load into the game. Yeah.
Nothing
7.
wrong with FIFA.
Yeah.
And obviously Jack's doing something, but we'll let him go for now. But I would say for
something out
Longwick
quickly, lads. I'll be back on in a second.
Okay, no worries. But Nigel
And then
Longwick
it
is
turns up
7.5.
Turns my yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. Sorry, what?
7.5 7.5 for Longwick.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know what else he could do. And then Wilson actually got an assist.
What's going on with this stupid Xbox?
There's more things to care about than Xbox, mate. Come on.
All I want to do is just I'm not playing a game on FIFA. I'm just gonna show some of the teams I've got on FIFA. All I want to what happened first is it says something wrong to FIFA, and then the Xbox decides to turn off on its own.
Cool.
Anyway,
yeah.
on.
Anyways, we've got better things to talk about. Wilson got an assist in the game.
Did he?
Felt like he'd done pretty well.
I didn't know that.
Like 7.5.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, got an assist, done well defensively. They gave him a 7.9, little bit high, but
yeah,
felt like he'd done pretty well. Simple as that. And then Ballymumba came off in the 62nd minute. Also got an assist. It was a good assist, good play though for the second goal. Definitely deserves a wrap. It was a 7.3. I'll give him the same as Wilson. Because I felt like he'd done I felt like he'd done well in that game.
Yeah,
done his bit. Went off in the 62nd minute. Simple as that.
Loading this time.
Good. But don't know what else you could say. And but in a back four, I think it feels like right now, without Dan Scar, we're moving to a back four, and I feel like we do well in a back four as well. It feels like we can switch to 2 different formations and we can still pull off some decent results. Shows that tactically we can actually play in 2 formations, which is really, really good. And I'm happy with that.
We're here,
the way we're playing. And Butcher.
I probably found the catch.
What would you say about Butcher?
6.5.
Yeah, he done it. I don't know what else he could have done. Really decent in the midfield. That's all you could say about that. And and they gave him a 7 on here. I don't know what to say about that. If I'm truly honest, 6.5 to 7 is fair. 7's a little bit pushing it, but 6.5 I think is a fair rating for Butcher. For that game. Houghton, I feel like he had a decent enough game.
6.5 as well, I reckon. To be honest, I don't see any higher than that.
Yeah, I don't see any higher from Houghton. To be fair, don't know what else we could have done. I think it would have been a little bit pushing it to give him higher. Simple as that. And Randall got an assist as well, and I felt like he had and I think he nearly got another assist if Brian Hardy scored. So that's all I could say. But for Randall, I'd give him 7.5. That's what they gave him on FootMob as well. I'd give him a 7.5.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like that is a very fair rating, if I'm truly honest. What was that face all about? What was that face all about? Are you playing FIFA? Are you doing objectives?
Putting my team together.
Oh, you're putting your team together. Okay. Are you showing someone your team?
No.
Oh, okay. Don't know when Jack's going to come back, to be honest.
Neither do I.
Yep. Don't worry about it. But excuse me. But he's my man of the match for sure. Finn Azaz, man of the match. Man of the
Definitely.
match, easy. I'll give him a 9.5. You done well in that game.
For sure.
Right, I'm back,
Yeah.
fellas.
Yeah, you just have to sort something out.
Yeah, no, just something I'll try to do as quick as possible, but it didn't turn out it wasn't as quick as I hoped it would. But
Yeah, don't worry. But
I'll go through my player ratings now. So Cooper was a 6.5. I would slightly push that to a 7.
Yeah.
Edwards, I'd give a 7. Mumba, I'd give a 7.5.
Yeah.
Longwick, an 8. Wilson, an 8.
Longwick an 8. What did we give Longwick again?
Because of the fact that again, when I was hearing in the background about Dan Scar, of course, still being suspended, and the fact that he's filled in his position really well. So I thought he did that really well.
It's a little bit of pressure on the kid as well, because obviously he's 19 and he's coming in straight into a team where he's in a partnership with Wilson, who's 33. Remember,
and that as well, and also obviously he's a loan signing from Wolves, who are obviously in the Premier League, so it's doing really well for him. So yeah, no, I give Longwick and Wilson both an 8. Butcher a 7, Houghton a 7, Randall 7.5. Whitaker an 8, Ennis 7.5, and yeah, like you guys have already said, Azaz is my man of the match. He's my number 10. He's my 10.
9.
Oh, I've given Azaz a 10. I thought there's his best performance since Barnsley, 100%.
Fair play.
A superb performance by him.
Yeah, fair play. But then next player, Whitaker, I'd honestly say, obviously, the goal was pretty lucky because the goalkeeper did have a stinker. But apart from that, he could have had another goal. Just scraped the chance wide. But I felt like he'd done all right in that game. He scored his goal. Maybe could have got another one. But I felt like it was around an 7.5 performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he didn't score the goal, obviously, then it would have been way lower. But they gave him a 7.7 on FOTMob. Respectable. But probably around that, if I'm being truthful. But then Niall Ennis, he scored a goal as well. Came off in the 62nd minute.
I didn't think Ennis quite had the impact Azaz and Whitaker had during the game, but still a decent performance overall. But then again, 1-4-1, another fantastic performance by the whole team, really, in general.
Yeah, 100%. And then we'll go on to the subs as well, and one of them I'll obviously keep on talking about him as well. But first of all, Conor Grant.
Oh, good to see him back, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good to see him back.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Conor Grant, I'd give a 7. Ryan Hardy, I'd give a 6.5.
Yeah. Then Will Jenkins-Davies came on as well.
I can't really give Jenkins-Davies, Krask and Cosgrove really ratings.
Finley Krask, my former classmate.
I'm obviously going
to keep on talking about
87th minutes, so I don't know if I can really give them ratings, really, because they came on so late.
I believe in you, Finley. Come on.
But yeah, no, that's brilliant news for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I've got him as a friend on Facebook, but obviously I've known him through secondary, so obviously I can say that.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And then Cosgrove also came on. Don't know what else you could say about him, to be honest, but happy to see him back though. It's clearly seen that he didn't get enough game time at Yeovil. He only played 2 games. Finley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeovil's lost at the end of the day.
Yeah. And then good for player ratings, but obviously we'll talk about 2 of the other news as well. The passing of Sir Gordon Sparksy as well. Plymouth Argyle commentator. But very sad to hear that though. Very, very sad. And as well, apparently, me and Liam have seen it, that apparently renaming the Devonport end, Gordon Sparksy Devonport end, apparently, which is very, very respectable. And I agree with that. Oh, it's a touching tribute, isn't it? It's a touching tribute. Very
Yeah.
touching tribute.
He's a legend for this club, honestly. No, he
Yeah.
honestly, massive RIP. Hope his family are well.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Obviously, and I hope we do minutes applause or a minute silence for the game at Shrewsbury. Hopefully,
I was going
we
to say
do.
if they don't do it at Bristol Rovers away, they'll surely do it at Shrewsbury at home.
Yeah, they'll do it as well. But then obviously the other news as well that's been making everyone nervous and everyone scared for their life is West Brom in talks with not in talks but approaching Steven Schumacher.
Bastards.
That's all I can say. Dirty Brummie bastards. I don't even care, man. I'll be
that's
very
even
surprised if he does
worse
go.
than bloody Huddersfield linking with him last month.
Yeah. And then there's people saying, "Don't worry, we'll just get someone from a backroom staff again."
I don't know.
I don't know
Stewie's
anymore,
the
man.
best man for us right now. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
But the problem is, though, I'm also going to say to my dad, shout out to my dad as well for saying this, but he said, why would he leave anyways when West Brom is in terrible form and we're on the way up? It wouldn't make any sense.
It wouldn't make any sense at all.
And he would have to pull off another rebuild. Like with Argyle, I know we're still in a bit of a rebuild, but we're on the way up. And then there's West Brom that are like 20th. What is the point?
I know. I don't get it.
It makes no sense. I'm sorry if there's any West Brom fans out there, but clearly you can get somebody else.
There's surely so many managers
like Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche. Get Sean Dyche in, mate. Like, come on. Seriously. Like, I don't understand.
To be honest, boys, I don't think it will happen anyway. Because what I think it is, just like with the Huddersfield news, I think it's just championship propaganda for the.
It's just propaganda, yeah.
Just trying to scare the crap out of League One fans on
and
on
the
a
two
club
main
like
things
us
is as
doing
well.
really well at the moment. I don't know, for example, what Swansea have a terrible run of form next month, and then they suddenly get linked with Shuey.
And the thing is as well, their families settled in Plymouth anyways, and they would have to pay a compensation fee of 500k. They're low on money as well. West Brom, they don't have a lot of money themselves. I don't understand. It makes no sense. If he does go, then that's fucking.
I don't know,
but
I'm not bothering listening to that news because I'm just like, piss off.
If it does come out and saying that he is speaking to them, then it's fucking absolutely ridiculous. But I'm not gonna fully believe it until it comes out of Argyle's official Twitter account. Simple as that. That's all I'm gonna say. If he's does a press conference soon, or is because obviously I think he'll be at the will he manage the Crystal Palace under-21s game?
I would have thought so.
Yeah. So if he is
I was just gonna say though, is that this is literally West Brom's first win in the championship in ages this weekend.
Yeah, and that's their fucking assistant manager getting the win.
They beat Reading away. Literally their first win in ages. And they're like already talking about, oh, sure, we might go there. I'm like, it's literally their first win in so long.
It's their first fucking win, man. Get a fucking grip. Get a grip. But then there's some West Brom fans saying, why the fuck are we going for him? He's a League One manager. Surely we can get better managers than that.
Look good. Some of them have common sense, don't they? We want him. They don't want him. So, yeah.
Yeah. It makes no sense, if I'm truly honest. But hopefully, please say...
It's like when Nuno went to Tottenham. It just made no sense at all.
If there's any
and now they're talking about him going back to Wolves.
That does watch this. Show him this, because we do not want you to leave. We're praying to the gods. Come on, surely. But, we'll go to the second... Well, obviously... That's our thoughts on it. Hopefully he doesn't leave. Simple as that. And I just pray to.
And like you said, Harv, they could easily have someone like Sean Dyche or Chris Wilder.
Or they could just do what we did. Just have their
Chris Wilder's just been sacked from Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Just thinking, who else manager wise is currently out of a job at the moment?
But there's Sean Dyche,
Rob Edwards, but I don't think he'll go West Brom. Like Jack was saying, like the Young Fan Podcast was saying on Friday, I could see Rob Edwards going to somewhere like Oxford if Carl Robinson leaves. But I mean, Oxford have done us a huge favour this weekend anyway by beating Exeter away. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Again, typical Exeter losing at home.
But obviously, next part of the video, after that little rant on is the EFL League One predictions review. There we go. And Liam, you can have a little look at this as well, because I know you've been bloody waiting for this, because you've been bloody typing me messages.
I'm so
other
annoyed
day.
I've got Aki wrong.
I got the bloody, I got bloody scores right. Yes, that's all you've been banging on about. But obviously we'll go through it, and then we'll get your thoughts on it as well. But the first one, I did say that Derby County would get a win. I did say that they would bounce back.
Did you? I thought you went for Aki win.
No, I went for Derby win.
Oh, you went for a Derby win? Oh, okay.
I did say that I did think that Derby would come back with a win, because there's no way that they would lose again. If they would have lost again, I would have been very surprised. There's no way they would have. But we'll get the table up as well. But would you say that's a big? Would you say that's a big like back win for Derby?
Well, they needed it after the Port Vale defeat.
Yeah. 100%.
That'll give them confidence also for Ipswich away on Friday night.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a big game for both of them. I hope Derby win that.
Yep. Just writing your names down. There we go. But so we'll go.
They
for
could
them.
actually
Liam
go. They
got
could
1
actually
point.
win at Portman Road.
Yeah.
Liam got 1 point. Oh, I thought I did put Oh yeah, I did. My bad. I was looking at Harvey E, and then I saw Harvey R. I was like, okay. I put 1-0 Derby. Harvey England put 2-1 Accrington Stanley. Jack put 1-0 Accrington Stanley, and then Liam put 2-1 Derby. So me and Liam got 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah, fairs. Because obviously when Liam put 2-1, I was like, surely Derby cannot lose again, because it would actually be insane if they did.
Well, they will lose again some point this season. But
Yeah,
I see what you mean. Like 2 in a row, though. Yeah.
Not 2 in a row, because it would be very, very. And a 19-year-old, by the way, scoring 2.
They did lose 2 in a row, though, when they lost to us at their ground, and then they lost to Lincoln away.
Yeah. Then where is he on loan from? Oh, why is it doing this thing glitch again? It's doing this again. I hate it when it does this. Oh, I'm gonna have to restart it again. I hate it when it does this. Every single time it does this. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to do that again. I hate it when it does that.
He's on loan from Sheffield United.
Okay, thank you. Can bugger off. I am not clicking on a player's name again. That can bugger off. But next game, some of us did say this would be a draw.
I got this spot on.
You got this spot on. You said it would be a draw, and I said it would be a draw as well.
And I said 0-0. So what does that mean, boys?
Yeah, you got 3 points. Yeah, you got that one spot on.
I just can't believe that Jack from Young Fan Podcast said on Friday it's got a draw written all over it, and just boy, how all of us were right as well. But then one of my mates put a bet on Bolton to win. I was like, why the hell would you do that? You could clearly see that this is literally a game that's got a draw written all over it. I can understand where he's coming from, obviously, because it's. Or was it Bolton or Barnsley? I'm not sure. It was either one, but it had a draw written all over it, if I'm truly honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, both teams are on 21 points. Same goal difference as well. But that's 3 points for Jack. Fraudulent little bugger.
Shut up, you dingleberry.
So I haven't. Dingleberry, okay.
If you watch Top Gear, that's where it comes from.
For sakes. You fucking got another one right. You're fucking having a laugh.
Did I say 1-0?
You're fucking having a laugh.
Come on. Yes.
You're fucking kidding me, man. I'm not having this.
You've been winning most of them, so it's about time that I get payback.
Actually, I don't even know why I'm saying that.
Oh, I forgot. Speaking of which, I forgot to say also that MK Plymouth game. There is 2 words to describe that match: payback and complete revenge.
Yeah,
from home park last season.
That's all I can say. But yeah, Jack was the only one that got points out of that, and he got the fucking correct score. Imagine if you put bets on that.
Actually, I got the ticker shirt, haven't I, on? So I could just, instead of going, yeah, come on, I could just go.
Imagine if you actually put a bet on that. Fucking hell. Jesus, you'd be fucking rich. Like Liam sent me the bloody a photo of somebody getting 4 correct scores and winning 79 grand on a £1.25 bet.
What the hell?
Well, that's stupid. But obviously for Burton, we'll talk about Burton, but Morecambe and Burton, it just shows that they're probably both going to get relegated. Simple as that. That's all we could honestly say.
One of those teams is conceding way too many goals. The other one doesn't score enough goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all we could honestly say. They're favourites for relegation. That simple as that. But then next game, we all knew they would win. Liam got this one right. Fair play to Liam getting this right.
Oh, did you say 2-0, Liam?
Yeah, he did. He put 2-0. Fair play. I think everyone put Sheffield Wednesday to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone put
Sheffield Wednesday. I think we all put Sheffield Wednesday to win, yeah.
Yeah, fair play. But Sheffield Wednesday, important win. Lee Gregory scoring 2. But to be honest, we'll have a look at the stats anyways. We'll show the stats. But to be honest, Cambridge with more possession, but it doesn't matter. More shots. They had more passes, but fouls committed 17. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. But definitely shows that Sheffield Wednesday are also in the race for promotion this year. 100%.
They're now 1 point behind Ipswich after Ipswich's astonishing and amazing home defeat to Lincoln.
We'll talk about that in a minute because I think I'm absolutely happy with that.
I'm delighted with that.
I'm very happy with that. But Sheffield Wednesday, but for Cambridge though, I don't know what to say because where are they at in the league now? They're 18th.
I think. Oh, yeah, they're 18th. They've dropped down.
18th now.
But like I said already on Friday, when and I know that video is going to be uploaded soon, but I was just going to say, that just shows that nearly a whole part of that bottom half of the table is so tight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it'll be a very big scrap for surviving this season.
I wouldn't just say surviving, like big scrap for like mid-table as well.
And mid-table, yeah, you could honestly say that as well. Yeah, true, 100%. It's all up for grabs. That's all I could say. But next game, I didn't expect this. 4-1 Bristol Rovers.
I said 2-2 draw. Yeah, I got it wrong.
Man, no one got this right. I put 2-1 Cheltenham. Liam put 2-1 Cheltenham, and then Harvey England put 1-1 draw, and then Jack put 2-2 draw. So no one got this right. But we all honestly thought it would probably go Cheltenham's way, but Bristol came out, and it shows why we got to be a little bit worried against them on next Saturday.
Next weekend,
yeah. But look at that, 5 shots and they score 4. That's literally FIFA in a nutshell. They score 4 of their 5 shots.
That reminds me of the year Man City beat Chelsea 6-0 in the Premier League.
Oh, yeah.
They literally had 4 shots on target in the first half and they all went in.
They were literally clinical. And their goalkeeper got an assist. Their goalkeeper got a fucking assist. Bloody hell. But it just shows that Bristol Rovers right now, they're up to 11th, which is... Because the other day we were literally saying...
They were literally just above the relegation zone, and now look at them.
And now look at them,
it's so tight.
Exactly, yeah. That's all we could honestly say about that. But obviously, then next result... we're all revenge is sweet. 4-2 Oxford. And all of the Exeter fans are saying, we're going up the league. It's so piss easy. You got 2 words.
I think Oxford needed that after the huge pressure on Carl Robinson.
Yeah. And obviously as well, it just shows that with a match against Exeter, and obviously it shows that Exeter right now at home, they're very stinky at home. He's clearly saying.
They're so inconsistent at home. Like, their best performance at home was easily their 3-1 win over Wickham.
Yeah, for sure.
But they lost to Oxford at home, they lost to Burton at home, they lost to Cheltenham at home. But then they got their away form. They beat Barnsley 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And as well for this match as well for Oxford, it relieves a lot of pressure for not a lot of pressure, like not a lot of pressure, but a little bit of pressure on Carl Robinson. 100%. If you look at the stats as well, no, Exeter had more possession, but 19 shots. 19 shots. Bloody hell. Shows that they do.
They're way more
that.
big chances as well, which is even
but most
better.
of their shots are outside of the box. Shush. Shush. Who cares?
I was just going to say, Oxford had way more big chances as well.
They had way more bigger chances, yeah. But for Exeter, they're coming back to reality now. It's coming back to reality for Exeter.
Tell you what, they got a hard game next weekend at home. They got Fleetwood.
But yeah, me and Harvey England got 1 point for that. We predicted an Oxford win.
Yeah.
Which is fair play.
I think I predicted 2-2, didn't I? Again.
Yeah, you predicted 2-2.
Yeah, I did. I thought.
Liam put 2-1 Exeter.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, Liam.
Yeah.
You're not having a good time, aren't you? You're not having a good time.
But then again, lads, it is England. England always predicts
yeah.
So to be fair, I do rate the passing on that.
But Liam but as I say that, and then Liam gets this one right. 1-0 Shrewsbury.
They're on a run, aren't they, Shrewsbury? I couldn't believe this. The minute I predict a Fleetwood win, they win.
You was talking about Tom Bayliss the other day.
I was, yeah. Yeah, he's a class player, Tom Bayliss.
Yeah, saying something. But Shrewsbury, they're coming up, but that's all
they won't. I
well.
still don't think they're going to get in the playoffs. No, but I think they'll be in League One. They'll be in League One comfortably next season.
Yeah, they will for sure.
But I think so will Fleetwood, to be honest.
But yeah, for Fleetwood, not the best result, but if you look at the stats as well, we'll look at the stats. Fucking hell, 66. Bloody hell. 22 shots and 66% possession.
Oh, they will be so peeved.
They will be fuming with that if you're looking at that.
Chances completely wasted right there in a nutshell.
And what time did they score a goal as well? I want to see. 30th minute. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say about that. But Shrewsbury, another smash. I'd say a smash and grab.
Yeah.
100%. But for Fleetwood, I would say they would be very disappointed by that result. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
The main consolidation of that match, though, is that Fleetwood are now officially no longer on the same defeats as us. That's their third defeat of the season.
Suck on it.
What did you lot put for this?
I'll have a look.
Fleetwood.
I put 2-1 Fleetwood. Jack put 2-1 Fleetwood, and Harvey England put 3-0 Fleetwood. Oh no.
Lucky.
Oh no. Some of us have had a stinker. But to be honest, the shots that the stats that shown, it does kind of tell that they did. They could have had a goal in that game, but they would clearly.
Some of us had a stinker. It's more really just a Liam Martin masterclass.
It's a masterclass, yeah. Liam Martin masterclass, definitely. But
this
obviously,
puts a smile on
this
my
is the
face.
match that we're all happy about. Ipswich dropping points. 1-0 against Lincoln. Lincoln have done us a favour.
No one got this right.
No one got this right. I put 4-1 Ipswich. I did predict them to score,
You
though.
did, yeah.
But yeah, it would have to take the 4 goals away, and then it would be the right score. But Liam put
Ben
2-0.
House gets the winner for Lincoln in the Tractor Boys' house. That was a dead joke.
Yeah, clean sheet, though, at their own turf, which is a good result for Lincoln. We've got to be honest, that's a very good result. We wouldn't think they would get a win there, which is madness, if I'm truly honest. But if we look at the stats of 76. Oh my God, 33 shots.
That's hilarious. That is.
76 possession and 33 shots. Alex Griffin.
And Jacob Powley.
I feel bad for you all. Jesus. 600 accurate passes. Jesus, that's double what Fleetwood had.
I'm trying
14 corners.
It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Oh,
look at the bloody shots.
I literally got messaged by so many Pompey fans on Saturday night going, "Oh my God, I can't believe Ipswich lost. We have the chance to close up now." But I don't care. I want Chelsea
741 passes. That's actually crazy. I feel bad, and not kind of feel bad for Ipswich because they should have won that. But fair play on it, Lincoln for getting the win. Simple as that.
The Ipswich fans were
smash and grab
complaining.
again.
The Ipswich fans were complaining that they haven't got a striker, and they were really annoyed with Ladapo's performance. Yet Ladapo still managed to get a goal against us.
Yeah, simple as that. Simple as that, really. Let's just be honest. That's all I can honestly say. But good result for Lincoln. But next one, Port Vale 2, Forest Green 2.
This I did not expect at all.
Yeah. They were 2-0 up at one point, Forest Green.
That's a very good point. To be fair, though, as it's away from home, that's a very good point.
Two of the Forest Green's goals as well were headers as well. They were very good headers as well. From set pieces. They were very good
That's
headers.
a very good point away from home for Forest Green if they want to survive.
Yeah, we all put Port Vale win, so we don't get a point for that. Two times in a row now, don't get a point. But Port Vale, would you say that they should win that? They should win that game, or
I don't know. Let's have a look at the stats again.
Have a look at the stats. Oh, okay.
Oh, they dominated possession.
XG of a
dominated
1.83.
Big chances, dominated total shots. So yeah, again, it's another.
Most of the chances were in the box.
It's another match that's full of complete wasted chances.
Exactly. Yeah. Odubeko came on and scored. Harrison got man of the match for Port Vale.
Forest Green will easily be the happiest side from that.
They will be the happier side, getting a point away from home at Port Vale. Very good result. But for Port Vale, that's harsh.
But these two teams know how to play each other anyway.
Yeah, they were in
the
the same league last year.
Last season.
Yeah, they were in the same league last year. So 3-1 Wickham. Bounce. But we did get put down. They're 12th. And they're nearly back in the playoffs contention again.
Wickham. Oh God! Could you imagine if those bloody Wickham fans get it right?
We're gonna get our pants pulled down, aren't we? We're gonna get our pants pulled down, aren't we? Oh.
Yeah.
but for Peterborough, another bad result.
They're inconsistent. It's exactly why I don't think Peterborough are going up this season.
Yeah, they're just very, very inconsistent.
I personally think if anyone's going to challenge,
but they had better XG.
As it stands, I honestly think if anyone's going to challenge us, Ipswich, Portsmouth, or Sheffield Wednesday, it'll be Derby. I can't see anyone else doing it.
If Barnsley or Bolton,
I can't see Barnsley doing it either.
Or Bolton,
or
I don't
Bolton.
see that either. I don't see that either at all. But
I can see Derby challenging, but I still can't see them going up. I think they'll get into the playoffs though, but I can't see them going up.
Oh yeah,
at the moment, I think they'll get into the playoffs.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. But then obviously the last match, 4-1 Plymouth.
Oh, look at that!
We all got a point. We all got a point.
Yeah, so I said 2-1 to Argyle.
Yeah, we all got a point.
Yeah.
It's very tight. I'm gonna recalculate it, obviously, but we've still got the Charlton versus Portsmouth match tomorrow. So whoever gets this right wins it. I say.
I swear, all of us have predicted Pompey wins except that England. He predicted a Charlton win. Yeah. I so want Charlton to win. This is a prediction I just so hope I get wrong.
But then on Friday as well is Ipswich versus Derby.
As it stands, I'm going to predict a Derby away win for that.
Yeah, but the points for this week.
I want to.
The points for this week is 4 for Harvey England, 5 for me. Then Liam and Jack are on the same points.
Nice.
Wait, what did we get?
You're both on 8.
I'll take this weekend. Come on.
But remember, we've still got the Charlton versus Portsmouth match. And
that is true, to be fair.
So I'll go through that match again. But
I hope England wins that fixture now, only because I want Charlton to freaking beat Pompey.
Jack, you put 2-1 Portsmouth and Liam
I did,
put 2-0.
Yeah, I really hope I don't get it right.
I put 3-1 Portsmouth.
Just want Charlton to win.
And Harvey England put 2-1 Charlton. But if it doesn't go in your both of your ways, you still share this week.
Yeah.
Still share this week.
Yeah.
Which is fair play. So you both get the win this week. I'd honestly say. Fair play, if I'm truly honest. Liam getting that Shrewsbury match right. Jesus Christ, that was just Yeah, Liam masterclass. If I can
I
honestly
didn't
say.
realise I got Burton Morecambe right as well.
Yeah, I can believe you got that right as well. I was very surprised.
When I saw Bolton Barnsley, I thought getting spot on, but Burton Morecambe, I didn't realise that was right as well.
Yep, fairs. You got that right. But I don't win. This is the first time in I think three or 2 weeks I
The
haven't.
crown's finally been
won.
taken down.
Yeah, my throne has been given to both of you. But we'll now go to the league table. We'll go to.
No,
the
we
league
just
table
grabbed
now.
your chair and just threw it Rota Shaw style.
Pick up my chair and go, bloody have it, mate. Look, have it, mate.
He's now trying to do attempts to do a Harry throw.
No, I literally just nearly broke my arm there.
If he did that, Ron would go mental.
My dad would go crazy. But league table, Plymouth still top, but we've got a 4-point gap now with 5 wins on the trot.
Thank
Amazing.
you, Lincoln.
Yeah, brilliant. But 4 points clear of Ipswich, who lost to Lincoln. Thank you, Lincoln, for that so much. But Sheffield Wednesday, with the win against Cambridge, they are 1 point behind Ipswich. I feel like with Lincoln, and Lincoln have got their next now, which is
Lincoln could do us a favour 2 weeks in a row.
That would be sick.
Imagine if they beat Sheffield Wednesday at home. I mean, they beat Derby at home. I don't see why not. They could beat Sheffield Wednesday at home.
Yeah. But and then Portsmouth, they've still got Charlton to play, so now they've got 3 games in hand. So they're bloody games in hand, man. Bloody
Come
hell.
on, Charlton.
Do us a favour. And obviously, I will watch it. I will 100% watch this game.
I'll be at work, so I'll just have my phone on in the background.
Yeah. And then Peterborough, for losing that game, they're on 22 points. They'll have to pull off a brilliant either just keep on winning from now on or have a brilliant second half of the season.
Second half of the season, yeah.
7 wins and 6 losses is not good enough. If I'm truly honest, if you want to
But
get automatic.
it's not that it's not good enough. It just shows inconsistency.
Yeah, but nearly having the same losses as wins as well is a bit stinky.
Yeah, that ain't great. But
it's not great.
They have got 1 draw, but obviously, I think you'd rather have 6 draws than 6 defeats.
Exactly. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But Barnsley on 6 points, same points as Bolton and same points as Shrewsbury. They're all on 21 points.
Imagine if Shrewsbury get into the playoffs.
That would be crazy. But for Barnsley and Bolton, Barnsley have got Morecambe. We should obviously win that. And then Bolton against Accrington Stanley. But
is that at home or away?
I will. Will it pop up here? No, it won't because this.
It's all right. No, it's all right. I'll look.
Oh, you can get it up.
I'll quickly get it up because I got my my left hand screen.
Thank you. At Bolton or away.
Barnsley are away. Bolton.
Yeah, they're both away.
They're away.
But would you realistically say that this playoff race could be tighter than expected? Both of you.
I don't know, actually, but it is League One, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Because you could say right now, it's from Peterborough all the way down to Lincoln, because they're all 5 points away from each other. There's a 5-point gap, and some of them have got games in hand.
See, I still think I know they've only had 3 wins this season so far, and they got a game in hand to play tomorrow night. But I still think Charlton's going to be much higher than 14th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they do win, then they'll be above Exeter. They'll go into 10th.
Yeah,
and as well with Lincoln as well, they've got 2 games in hand over Peterborough, and the same with Derby. Then Bolton, Barnsley, and Shrewsbury have 1 game in hand over Peterborough. So you could honestly say that they could still catch up.
We've got 10 games to go, and then we're at the halfway point of the season.
No, I think it's 9 games. We've got 9 games.
No, it'll be 10. Oh no, for us it'll be 9. Yeah, but for some it'll be 10.
For some will be 10 and 11. So
yeah, but no, 9 games, then we're at the halfway point of the season.
Yeah, but obviously for and then you obviously say Derby, 6 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Then they won against Accrington Stanley. But would you say this is a little bit of a comeback start from them?
I don't know. It's only to be fair, I'm no disrespect to Aki, but it is only Accrington Stanley away. But it'll be massive for Derby if they get an away win at Portman Road on Friday night.
Yeah, because
if they pull that off, I reckon they're right back in it.
Yeah, and as well,
if they don't and Ipswich win comfortably, then I reckon they'll have a lot of work to do coming in the second half of the season.
100%. Because
give us a draw in that game. Happy days.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'd rather Derby win than
yeah.
Than
but
Ipswich
still, it will
win,
still put us.
But I will take a draw. To be fair,
if we do win, it will still put us 6 points clear of them, which I'm still happy about. I'll still be happy with that. And then Exeter losing to Oxford.
Well, we have to beat Bristol Rovers first, lads.
Yeah, and then Exeter.
Yeah.
Losing to losing to Oxford.
Yeah.
They're 10th. It's a realist. Now they're living in the realistic world now, if you can honestly say.
Yeah.
They ain't catching us all season. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mate.
I've never seen them finish higher than 8th in League One. So if they're 8th or below in League One this season, it's obviously realistic.
Yeah. Well, with them having Fleetwood, another home game for them next. They've got Fleetwood at home.
I think that's going to be a cracking game of football.
That'll be a very good game for
Fleetwood. Be so funny if Fleetwood win that as well.
Yeah. But then Bristol Rovers, 3 wins on the trot for them, but 4 games unbeaten for them right now.
That's going to end.
Yeah. But they had a draw against Exeter, win against Cambridge, win against MK Dons, and a win against Cheltenham. But most of those teams, though, are bottom half of the table, and they're in 11th. But I don't know how they'll pit up against us, as we're first in the league. I know it's at Bristol Rovers, but do you think that they'll come up for a fight in this match, or do you?
I think they'll give us a fight, yeah, but I don't think they'll win.
Yeah, I'll be surprised. To be honest, I will be surprised if they.
I think they'll go. I know they're at home, but I think they'll go for the points.
Yeah, they'll definitely go for the point for sure. They'll definitely go for the point. And then to round off the top half of the table, Wycombe in 12th. And they are still in the fight for playoffs, which they might end up pulling our pants down.
If we don't win at Bristol Rovers next weekend, though, we'd have to pray that Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday both lose as well.
Yeah, of course.
Because if Sheffield Wednesday win and we lose, for example, they'll be 2 points behind us.
Yeah,
we ain't losing to Bristol Rovers.
No, I don't think we will. I'm just saying if we drop points at highest against Bristol Rovers, then we'd have to pray Ipswich and Sheffield Wednesday both have bad games next weekend.
Yeah.
By the way,
same with Pompey to a certain extent. Imagine if Forest Green next weekend beat Pompey. That'd be amazing.
They pull off a masterclass.
By the way,
it's at Forest Green's ground as well.
By the way, Sheffield Wednesday's the early kickoff for Saturday in League One.
Oh yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, it's at 1 o'clock.
But Wycombe Wanderers now 2 wins on the trot from when
they've got the Buckinghamshire Derby next weekend.
They got MK Dons, Wycombe next. So
they hate each other.
Yeah, they hate each other as well. But
and I don't like either of them. So,
but now with Wycombe winning 2 games, will this be the wake-up call that they need? Obviously, 2 wins in a row.
No, I think that game next weekend will be a feisty one. It's the Buckinghamshire Derby for crying out loud, so it'll be a big game.
But if they do win that, would you realistically say that they're back in the playoff fight?
I don't know about playoff fight quite yet, but I would say at least they should be in like the top half of the table.
Yeah, because we've got double their points. That's all we can honestly say. We got double their points. But rounding now, going off to the bottom half of the table, Lincoln 13th with that win. 3 wins in the last 5. Then they've got Sheffield Wednesday next. Come on, do us a favour. Do us a favour, please. But would you say that for Lincoln, would you say 13th right now? Would they be happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an improvement on last season, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely for Lincoln fans, definitely a good result for you getting an Ipswich at Ipswich, getting a clean sheet and a 1-0 win.
I know
I'll
it's
honestly say-
the bottom half of the table, 13th, but it is still technically mid-table.
Yeah, it's still
so yeah, they'd
technically
be pleased with
mid-table.
that.
Yeah.
Considering last season they had a disappointing season, and the season before they had that playoff final heartbreak against Blackpool. So yeah, I'd say they'd be happy with 13th.
Yeah, 100%.
Just another season in League One, isn't it? If they don't
Yeah, it's
go up.
another season in League One. Yeah, simple as that. But Charlton 14th. They've got Portsmouth tomorrow. Hopefully they do us a favour as well. But for Charlton, we'll see what happens tomorrow. If they do win tomorrow, then they will be back up to the top half of the table. So pray to the Lord they do win. But if they don't, then
they got lots of work to do.
Then they've got a lot of work to do. 100%. A lot of work to do. Definitely.
Yeah.
But then
tomorrow night is their best chance to beat Portsmouth because their away form is nowhere near their home form.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
I agree with that.
I know it's a very, very, very early prediction, but I can't see them winning at Fratton Park at all this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
But of course, it's in the second half of the season, so we'll see.
Yeah, anything could happen. Anything could happen. It's football at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then Fleetwood losing their last match. They're in 15th. Honestly, what would you say? We talked about Fleetwood the other day as obviously...
They'll still be happy with 15th, though. That's still a massive improvement on just staying up last season.
Yeah. But they've got Exeter next. That'll be a very, very good match. But we'll see what happens for Fleetwood.
3-0 Fleetwood next week.
we said about them winning 2-1 or 3-0 the last match and they lost. So we'll see what happens. But for Port Vale, a draw against Forest Green, we wouldn't say that's the best result, but still being in 16th.
They'll be happy with 16th.
16th.
Their aim would be to survive this season, so they would be happy with 16th.
Yeah, same. To be honest, if I was a Port Vale fan, I would be happy because it's their first season back in League One in a while, and it's getting used to the league again. And of course,
I know they just beat Exeter, but out of the ones that, as it stands, are staying up, the team that'll be most really disappointed will be Oxford, 100% if they finish 19th.
Yeah, we'll talk about them as well. But Accrington Stanley, only a couple games ago, they were around the top half of the table. Now they're back into 17th with 2 losses in a row.
So tight. It's so tight.
It shows how tight this league is. It really shows how tight this league is. That's all you can say. And then Cambridge, look at that form. 4 losses in a row. 4 losses in a row. Oh dear, oh dear.
Who have they got next? Port Vale.
They've got Port Vale.
Cambridge are home for that as well.
Yep.
They have to win it if they want to.
They need to win it.
Higher up the table.
Yeah, exactly. Then Oxford, we've got to talk about Oxford now. With their win against Exeter, brings them up to 19th, but still doesn't put the pressure off Carl Robinson 100%. But they need to, if they want to start bringing themselves back up the table again, they need to beat Peterborough. But
I was going to say they've got a tough game next week, but I would love to see them beat Peterborough. That'd be brilliant for Oxford.
That would be brilliant. Excuse me, sorry. Cheltenham 20th. They've got Burton next.
They're another club that will be happy with staying up this season.
100%. Because for Cheltenham as well, they're not really the type of side that you would see like all the way up on the top half. They're a bottom half team, if I'm honestly going to say. Sorry to Cheltenham fans, but I don't really see you being in the top half of the table. I'm sorry to say, really don't. Really don't at all. But then for the bottom 4, Forest Green Rovers, MK Dons, Burton Albion, and Morecambe. And then MK Dons, 4 losses in a row as well for them as well. It's not looking great.
They've got one of their arch rivals next week.
And it could be 5 losses in a row if they don't sort their shit out.
I think he's another one under pressure, Liam Manning.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And this is what I said. When they got rid of Scott Twine and Harry Darling, you cannot get rid of 2 players like that and not replace them and think you're going to be all right. That is, I don't know what to say. And then obviously getting rid of some other players, like I think they had Troy Parrott as well. And then kind of
I
Coventry.
still don't know how some people in their predictions put MK Dons in the playoffs still, even getting rid of Scott Twine.
It blows my mind. It blows my mind. But then for Forest Green, draw against Port Vale, I would have taken a draw. For Forest Green fan, if I was a Forest Green fan, I would have taken a draw at Port Vale 100%. But still not enough to take them out. The bottom four, negative 17 goal difference, 31 goals conceded. That's the most that anyone has conceded in this league right now.
Well, they did lose 5-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. They did lose 4-0 to Exeter, so I don't think that helps either.
That doesn't help at all. But it does show that coming up the first time being in League One for them, it's obviously a reality call as well, because
their win against Bolton is 100% their best win of the season so far.
100%. And then Burton and Morecambe, obviously favourites to be down. Let's be realistic. They're favourites to be down. That's all we can say about them two. 2 draws for Burton and then a win, but still not great to lift them back up. They need to start. If they do win against Cheltenham, then maybe I might change my mind a bit, but not enough.
I know they've only just recently got into like League One and stuff, but I think if Morecambe go down, I wouldn't be surprised if they become like a yo-yo club for League One and League Two.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah.
I'm so tired right now. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed, man.
I don't know how I'm still awake. I've just come back from Gloucester.
Yeah. Sorry, boys. I'm just doing this. There we go.
Ah, yes.
Yay!
Gunners!
Gunners! But this is our best start to a League One season we've had in a long, long time. A long, long time. Since obviously the 2004 season, how many points did we get that season? How many points did we get that season? I need to have a look on Google. I'm gonna have a look on Google actually.
Well, we won. We obviously won the league, but the best bit about that was that we won it. QPR came second, but we won the league against QPR as well. That was the day we got promoted. But literally that game though was basically fans got frustrated with one of our legends, Mickey Evans, because he couldn't score with his it was either one of his head or his feet, and then he exactly did that against QPR to get us promoted.
Yeah, and in that season we had 17 wins at home, 5 draws, and 1 loss.
While QPR were unbeaten that season. QPR were invincibles that season, and still didn't win the league.
No, they weren't invincibles at home, but then they lost 7 games away.
Oh, it says on here 16 wins.
That's their home.
Oh, no, I didn't see that. No, you're right. You are right, to be fair.
Yeah. But
I didn't see that bit. Why the hell did someone make that statistic? Why don't you just say wins, draws, and defeats altogether?
I don't know. But who cares? But then if you look at the league as well, Hartlepool's in there, Wrexham's in there, Rushden and Diamonds is in there.
Yeah.
Oldham Athletic.
Rushden and Diamonds beat Wycombe that season.
Wycombe were bottom.
Wycombe,
Grimsby
Notts County, Grimsby and Rushden and Diamonds, then us, QPR and Brighton.
I'm going to look at First Division.
Look at Bournemouth were there.
Who's in the First Division?
Brentford were there. I mean, look at Brentford, Bournemouth and Brighton now. Bristol City.
Crewe Alexandra were in the Championship.
I forgot they were in the Championship. And
Crewe
so were
Alexandra.
Gillingham.
Wimbledon.
Blooming Walsall were in the Championship.
Crystal Palace, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they got promoted, didn't they?
Yeah. What about, I want to see League Two.
Well, Exeter weren't in it because they were back in the National League.
Torquay got promoted to League One that season.
That's the one season I've seen Torquay in League One was 05.
Mm-hmm. And
Exeter in the National League that season. That was their first season in the National League.
Mate, I've seen Bury there, man.
Oh, I feel bad for Bury.
Yeah. Swansea. Oi, oi, oi.
I keep forgetting Swansea were in League Two when I was a kid.
Who else is in there? Boston United. Kidderminster Harriers. Darlington. York City. Jesus.
Hull and Huddersfield. I don't think anyone would have thought Huddersfield being in League Two.
Mate, Hull City in them and Huddersfield, yeah.
Hull did what Bournemouth did in the 2000s. They pretty much rose up from League Two to the Premier League.
Yeah. But obviously we'll talk about that a lot more off recording. But thank you all for watching for this.
Actually, before we go, I just found this out tonight. Because I do before we go, I do want to talk about this. Next week is the so I don't know if you've seen on Harvey England's vlog, but England and I went to Plainmoor yesterday to watch Torquay's fourth round qualifying match against Hampton and Richmond Borough, which ended up being a complete waste of time because no one got through at the end.
Yeah,
it's funny. Well, not a waste of time, but when I upload the video, I'm gonna call it on the title for a joke. We completely wasted your evening. We're sorry. But yeah, no, that's what I wanted to point out. Next week is the FA Cup first round draw, so I want to get. Oh,
is it tomorrow?
All first round.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Because me and Liam could do a stream on that. Me and Liam could do a stream on that.
I want to read out what ball numbers everyone is and stuff, because this is where my addiction of these lists come in. Right, so yeah, may as well get them up.
But,
right, so this is the first round draw. So, ball number 1, Accrington Stanley. Number 2, Wimbledon. Number 3, Barnsley. 4, Barrow. 5, Bolton. Bradford 6, Bristol Rovers 7, Burton 8, Cambridge 9, Carlisle 10, Charlton 11, Cheltenham 12, Colchester 13, Crawley 14, Crewe 15, Derby 16, Doncaster 17, silly stupid Exeter City 18, Fleetwood 19, Forest Green 20, Gillingham 21, Grimsby 22. I see Liam's muted himself because he probably doesn't want to hear me ramble on. No, I'm joking. Harrogate 23, Hartlepool 24, Ipswich 25, Leyton Orient 26, Lincoln 27, Mansfield 28, MK Dons 29, Morecambe 30, Newport 31, Northampton 32, Oxford 33, Peterborough 34, the best team in the world, Plymouth Argyle 35.
35, yeah, nice.
Port Vale 36, Portsmouth 37, Rochdale 38, Salford 39, Sheffield Wednesday 40, Shrewsbury 41, Stevenage 42, 43 Stockport, 44 Sutton, 45 Swindon, 46 Tranmere, 47 Walsall, 48 Wickham. And now here is the bit that gets interesting because of the National League clubs and possible clubs that could fit in. 49 is either Oldham or Chester. 50 is either Kidderminster or AFC Field.
AFC
Field, yeah, they're in Lancashire. They're
right by AFC Fylde. Oh, Liam's had to go.
Fylde, sorry.
AFC Fylde, oh, okay.
51 is Kings Lynn. Just got relegated from the National League.
Oh, yeah, season. Kings Lynn, yeah.
52 is York. 53 is South Shields, up near Newcastle.
Yeah.
54 is Solihull, who missed out on League Two last season. 55 is Curzon Ashton.
Yeah.
56 is either Blyth Spartans or Wrexham. They're a team in Northumberland, Blyth Spartans. 57 is either... There's 2 National League clubs for 57. It's either Altrincham or Gateshead. 58 is Chesterfield. 59 is Alvechurch. 60 is Buxton. 61 is Colville. 62 is Halifax. 63 is Hereford. Torquay is 64. So 64 is either Torquay or Hampton and Richmond Borough, whoever goes through. I will be honest, if Torquay go through and 64 get 35 in the FA Cup first round, I really hope Torquay get through just so we get Torquay in the first round.
Yeah, I hope we
so
do.
funny.
That would be brilliant. Thank you,
65,
Torquay.
65 is a Somerset clash. It's either Yeovil or Taunton. 66 is Maidenhead. 67 is the club I commentated at last season near Southampton, Eastleigh.
Hey.
68 is Ebbsfleet. 69 is Woking. 70 is Dagenham and Redbridge. 71 is going to be either Hendon or Chippenham. Wiltshire-based team they are. 72 is Weymouth, Yeovil's arch rivals. 73 is the lower Oxford club, Oxford City. Imagine if they get Oxford United. That'd be amazing.
That'd be quality.
74 is Bracknell. 75 is Boreham Woods, the team that in the National League that knocked Bournemouth out last season. 76 is Barnet. 77 is Needham Market. 78 is Chelmsford. 79 is Merthyr Town. And 80 is Farnborough, which means the sad news is Truro, mighty Truro, didn't get through. Oh, well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, well, mate. But obviously...
like I said, it would be so funny if number 64 gets number 35, or if number 64 gets number 18, because that's Torquay Exeter.
That'd be quality. But obviously, I think the draw's tomorrow, right? Isn't it? I think the draw is
the draw is tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'll be at work, so I'll have.
I think me and Liam might do a stream on that for sure.
Oh, that'd be class. That would be.
Yeah, but we'll start the stream tomorrow then. But thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully, in the next couple of days, more news comes out on Schumacher. Hopefully, staying. I hope he does.
God, I don't even want to think about it.
If the unthinkable does happen, then I'm just gonna come off Twitter for the next week. I'm gonna just cry in my bed.
And also, it'll ruin Harvey's birthday tomorrow. Speaking of which, yeah, it's Harvey England's birthday tomorrow. We all wish him a happy birthday.
All wish him happy birthday. Yep.
If you don't wish him happy birthday, you're a fraud.
Oh yeah, you're all fraudulent bastards.
Exactly.
You're all fraudulent bastards.
You all don't have to worry about my birthday. My birthday's never when the leagues are on, because my birthday's in June.
Yeah,
mine's
exactly.
usually the World Cup or the Euros.
Yep, exactly. But hope you all enjoyed this video. Amazing. Our channel is still going on the rise. Simple as that. I'm happy with how well our channel is doing, and at the moment, it's just amazing how well we're doing in general. We've got 132 subs. We gained another 2 subs, and 12,500 views. They officially hit 12,500, which is incredible.
I've just realised bloody Dorking didn't make it through to the first round of the FA Cup. Oh,
unlucky.
I love Dorking Uncovered as well. It's such a good documentary series.
But
on YouTube.
But if you haven't watched any of the Cornish channel, which is Jack's second channel videos, or Harvey England's videos, vlogs, check them out in the description below.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, I got 3 videos coming up that should be uploaded this week. The first one is that, well, someone in one of my comment sections, I think it was in the Accrington Stanley vlog I did, said to me, could you please do a review of the season so far again, like you did when you last month. So I did a recording with Harv, Liam, the other Harv, and a few other guests regarding the 24 clubs season so far. So that should be uploaded soon.
Yeah, don't worry. That video will be uploaded soon. Do not worry.
That's the first thing. The second video being that, both Harvey England and I went to Plainmoor to Torquay to watch that game against Hampton and Richmond Borough, just to see how they got on, especially that we both knew we couldn't go to MK Dons away. And third of all, I'll be doing my own watch-along highlights of MK Dons versus Plymouth. So a bit like Mark Goldbridge, as I couldn't go to the game, so I'll be watching Argyle TV on that. So yeah, that should be uploaded as well.
Yep, but see you in the next video. And for the Bristol Rovers versus Plymouth Argyle preview, hopefully the almighty Schumacher stays. Come on, you Greens. We'll see you in the next video.
And also, me and Liam will be doing a watch-along together for Bristol Rovers Argyle.
Yep. And so stay tuned for that. So See you in the next video. Goodbye.
See you in a bit.
Come on, New Greens.
Up the Argyle.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.